CPA candidates and fellow accountants, let's talk about subsequent events. Of course, we all know what subsequent events are, and these are events and transactions after the balance sheet date that happen after the balance sheet date, but before the financial statements are issued. These are broken up into two categories, recognized and non-recognized. So recognized, we have things like settlements, bankruptcy, adjusting financial statements. And non-recognized, we have things like national disasters. Now, I think national disasters should be included, but it's not about what I think. It's about what Becker tells us to know. Management for issuers are responsible for evaluating the financial statements for subsequent events through the date the financial statements are issued. Management of non-issuers are responsible for the date the financial statements are available to be issued. As the auditor, we also have a responsibility to look for subsequent events or determine what is and isn't a subsequent event. And we do this by using the prime mnemonic. So we're going to look at post-balance sheet transactions, look at the representation letter, inquire with legal counsel and management, check the board of director meeting minutes, examine the internal financial statements and compare them to the current financial statement that we are auditing. Now, typically, the auditor is only responsible up until the audit report date, but responsibility can be extended when included in exempt offering and registration with the SEC. Also, if an event comes to our attention after the audit report date, we have some responsibility, and one of those is making sure that the information we're receiving is reliable, confirming that it existed at the report date or at the balance sheet date, I believe, and we need to determine if the report needs to be revised. Now, if management refuses to revise the report and we've gone through the chain of command and we can't get to anybody, we are going to disassociate with that audit report, alert agencies and alert the reliant party and let them know that this audit report cannot be relied on. If management does agree and they update the financial statements, we'll go back and revise the audit report date as well. So there are two options. We can dual date or we can extend the date. Now, dual dating means to extend responsibility for the subsequent event. If we decide to dual date, that means we're going to use both dates, the original date, and we're going to use the subsequent event date and specify between those two events. If we extend the date, we're going to use just the later date, and we're going to extend the audit procedures from that original date to the new date from our subsequent event. All right, y'all, that's subsequent events. Let me know if I missed anything or I didn't specify something, because this is a quick video. I'm trying to learn and I'm trying to help y'all learn as well. Thank you for listening